Breaking news on center performance for April and year-to-date. New April rankings bring a new top 10 to the surface. Port St. Lucie overcoming hurdles with construction. Why is Manassas, Virginia manager Carmen Griffith being singled out today? 2 new centers open on Monday. The Jersey Shore wages a Jersey war on Lincoln North. Today is May 6th, and this is PWLC News. Here's your breaking news, and I'm bursting at the seams with this. First of all, when you take a look at April of 2010 versus April of 2009, even with a number of centers, as you'll see in the rankings in a few minutes, missing data, currently, April same-store sales, that means centers that were open at the same time last year, same-store sales are up 26.9%. Let's just call it 27%. And that's without all the sales data coming in. Now, my hunch is that number is going to drop a little bit because the people that are slow to report are usually the ones that have the lower numbers. But even at that, I think we'll end up at a 20 or 25% clip, April versus April. Now, year to date, our same-store sales are up 24%. And even with the lower producers turning in numbers late, I think it'll still stay at about the 20% mark. This is unprecedented. Absolutely unprecedented. You guys are doing a phenomenal job, and you've got to ask why. Well, if you've watched or listened to the countless interviews with franchisees on PWLC News, you hear the same thing over and over and over again. They're following the operating system. They're hiring sales-oriented staff, and they're running their center like a sales organization. If you're watching this and thinking to yourself, am I the only one not having big numbers? Then the only thing I can say to you at this stage is get back to training. Come back to franchisee school. Come back through 5-day basic. Trust me, your numbers will explode afterwards. The next training is franchisee school, and that's the week of May 17th, about a week and a half from now. The immediate following week is basic training, so you want to make sure you're part of that. Now, with all of these great numbers, and as I've already noted, the April rankings have shifted, let's take a look at your complete rankings for April.
And your April rankings so far. Centers without any ranking include Barbersville, Winston-Salem, Stockbridge, Dallas, and Highlands, Texas, which are not open yet. As already noted, Highlands and the Baltimore Center, that's not listed on here yet either, is getting ready to open on Monday. Naples, Shreveport, Auburn, White Marsh, Baltimore, 902. Baraboo and Lakewood still have not submitted any data. Let's take a look at the rest. Delray Beach is 67th. Fairview Park is 66th. Avon is 65th. Cuyahoga Falls is 64th. Mentor 63rd. Palm Beach Gardens 62nd. Columbus 770 is 61st. In 60th position, Cantonment, which just opened. Good job. Pat and Debbie in Findlay, Ohio are 59th. There's a mistake there with Darlene Eckhart being listed there. That's not correct because you'll see the numbers are identical to the other Findlay. Donna Steele is 57th. Sarah Barrows in Solon is 56th. And 55th is West Palm Beach. 54th is Amherst. Looking forward to seeing the rest of Amherst's numbers because she had a big week last week and the week before. 53rd is Worcester with Christine Flurkey. Dr. Richter in Plant City is 52nd. 51st is Dr. Pat and Lisa Koloshinsky in Hudson. Myrtle Beach is 50th with Sandy Copeland. Mike Harding is 49th with Greenbrook, which just opened in April. Northeast Philadelphia, Donna Hollander Center is ranked 48th. 47th is Mark Bevington in Streetsboro. 46th is Dr. Johnson in Norcross. 45th is Janelle Petz Beckley Center. Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, Susan and Joel Rosengren is 44th. 43rd is Cecile Holden in Greensboro. Jennifer Michael is 42nd in Harrisburg. Newark, Ohio with Judy Spencer is 41st. Angie Howell in Willoughby Hills is 40th. 39th is Pam Callahan's Fort Lauderdale Center. What's up with that, Pam? 38th is Dr. Armas in Miami Center 1068. 37th is Kate and Larry Fuhrer in Plantation. Hey, Kate, you're beating Pam. Nancy Marino is 36th in Beechwood. 35th is Vicki Love in Humble, which just opened up in the beginning of April. Great job. Francie Van Buskirk is 34th in Estero. David and Vanessa Cortez are 33rd in Margate. Darlene Wellock is 32nd in Medina. Roberta Smith is in her Lexington Center is 31st. 30th is Connie Lowe in Port St. Lucie. Really, I want to say Ron and Celeste in Port St. Lucie. Karen Stillwell in Columbus, Ohio is 29th. 28th is the doctors Ed and Paula Carlton in Gainesville. Canton is ranked 27th. That's Nancy Marino's center. Rick Anderson is ranked 26th in Lincoln North. Columbus, Ohio 540 is ranked 25th. So here are your top 25, starting with Karen Stillwell. Pam Callahan edged into the top 24 with her Coral Springs Center. Dave and Vanessa Cortez are 23rd with Davie, Florida. Pat Takak is 22nd in St. Andrews. Eau Claire is 21st with Cheryl and James Dragonsveit. Ron and Christy Isaac, longtime veterans, are 20th in Mansfield. Sam Ghosh is 19th in Winter Garden, just got open. Great job, Sam. Phyllis Wyckoff in Zanesville is 18th. Dr. Marvanko in Baltimore, who's getting ready to open up center number 2, is ranked 17th. Lisa Reese in West Allis is 16th. Connie Lowe in Okeechobee is 15th. Bill and Marianne Lowry are 14th in Allentown, Pennsylvania. What's up with that, Bill? 14th? Seriously, 14th? Maybe it's time to go to work. Dr. Barton is number 13 in Columbia. Great job, Dr. Barton. Rika Edge and Rosemary Kozak are 12th in Pensacola. The Twin Doctors Bottolato are number 11 in Melbourne. And a big story with Melbourne is they've traditionally been a top 10 center. Went through some staffing changes and are on the road to recovery. Karen and Brian Shanks cracked the top 10 with Lincoln South. Great job. Allison Timmis is ranked number 9 with Onalaska. Nancy Marino is 8th with Strongsville. Charleston is number 7th, but that's going to change as soon as we get the last week of April's data in for Janelle. Number 6 is Carolyn Murray in Clarksville. Outstanding job. By the way, Carolyn, you're driving Bill Lowry nuts. He's trying to figure out where the heck Clarksville came from in the rankings. Nancy Marino is number 5, cracking the top 5 again with Parma Heights. Susan Malzoni cracking the top 4 with Fairfax. Doctors Ed and Paula Carlton in Manassas, outstanding job, are ranked 3rd, and a solid 3rd at that. Nipping at the heels of Mary Ellen and Dr. Philbin in Scranton, Pennsylvania, who are ranked 2nd. And number 1, our perennial number 1, Oscar and Sonia Balbuena in Miami, Florida, with 137,986. Those are your most recent April rankings as of 10 a.m. Eastern Time on April 6th.
Some pretty impressive numbers in there, especially when you look at 3 centers well over $80,000 for the month of April. I have a feeling we might just have 4 or 5 breaking the 80,000 mark in May. Why is Manassas Virginia manager Carmen Griffith being singled out? Well, first of all, she had a $26,662.39 week last week. Second, she's pushed Manassas to a solid 3rd place position in the network for April. Third, you can't tell me Scranton isn't looking over their shoulder going, uh-oh, we've got some competition. Number 4, I'm confident Rika and Rosemary in Pensacola are not going to settle for anything less than 3rd place in May. And finally, she just adds great comments to her emails. So Carmen, salute. You're doing a great job as a manager of Manassas, and I just wanted to congratulate you on that. Ron and Celeste Ripple in Port St. Lucie are under the wrecking ball with a public shopping center. You see the pictures here. And the interesting thing is the positive attitude that Ron has. I just spoke with him this morning, who had nothing but positive things to say. Corporately, we're working with them to see what we can do with the property ownership there to get them moved out. But they're still selling. Their numbers are solid. And there's as you can see in the picture, there's a great big sign that says road closed, and that's the way to their center. So congratulations to Ron and Celeste and keeping a positive attitude. We'll be able to help you work through this very, very quickly. 2 new centers open on Monday. Dr. Rob Marvanko is opening up his 2nd location in the Baltimore area, and Vicki Love and her team are opening up the 2nd of 8 locations in the greater Houston area, Highlands, Texas. Congratulations to them both. The Jersey Shore is waging a Jersey war on Lincoln, Nebraska North. Yesterday in a phone conversation, franchisee Mike Harding of Greenbrook, New Jersey, made it abundantly clear to me, and I may be paraphrasing and I may be quoting perfectly, Lincoln North is going down. That his goal is to beat, with his team Kat and Ashley, to beat Celine the Selling Machine and her franchisee Rick Anderson in the rankings for the month of May. Well, that's your roundup for today. Have a great day, everybody.